The time has come. The main difference between load and reload, it's more fun record because it's all covers. When I'm listening, I just let go all the thoughts, listen the high pitched James Hetfield vocals, and don't care about the music as much. But still, the lyric is really important out there. And welcome back to my channel. You can watch my previous video about Metallica Load Reload, about Overload, my imagination when I compare Load and Reload together, how it's ended up, and the last one video with Post Malone album named Austin, the previous before his country album. And now I'm very excited about this one because on these tracks, where is one of my favorite Metallica's song and one of the favorites song in general, like Turn the Page. I don't know how I'm gonna score it. I don't wanna predict now. I just wanna feel, listen, and embrace the vibe. Let's go. Free speech, free speech. Okay, the track seems like the best opening whatever could be exist. And actually the Hetfield's voice reminds me of ending of 80s, like 89 or 91 sound, like Injustice for All or Black Album era. Great. After these tracks, I want to go for the next one. Good opening. I don't know how to score it. My god, the first tracks is really complicated to score. The number in my head just 7. Okay, I never listened to this song, but as beginning of the album, when I know something great coming, it's okay. I don't have idea if Hetfield still can do it on the concert, the same chords with electric. It's so high. One of the highest note what I can see on the album by Metallica from the James Hetfield here. And if I don't have a clue about the original song, the first original song, what they made the cover, Free Speech, but the Diamond Head, I'm familiar with the Diamond Head, but I never listened my own. I guess if Diamond Head inspired Metallica a lot, especially Ulrich, the drum player. I know this band only because of Metallica. I like the 70s music, I love the 80s music, but 70s is my favorite era of the rock and roll. Diamond Head is something more about a metal, and from metal I literally listen only Metallica. I'm a bored person. So, again, fun song. It's worked for its own purpose. Entertain. Casual listening. And I'm realized what if it's still polished production on this album, as far I go through, it's not as great as Load and Reload. I expected it's gonna be more, even better, as like in the sounding perspective, but it's like I see the past a bit differently. Okay, that's electric 7.4. And now I'm listening Sabracadabra from the 5th Black Sabbath album, and I don't know how to score this song because in these songs they put 2 songs, like in Ronnie Rising medley from 2016 in a bonus disc from Hardwired. They put just 3 songs. Ronnie Dio singing career in the Rainbow by Richie Blackmore from the Deep Purple. Oh my god, so many names. And there is another song here, so that's why I need to score both songs too as well. And I like how the medley from Hardwired works because 3 songs makes this song so long, but it fits. I just wanted to change the most longer part from the Kill the King to, for example, Terror Woman or Stargazer. That doesn't matter. We talk about the Garage Incorporated right now. And the transition is smooth here. Actually, I never listened the original album of Black Sabbath on its own. It's a shame, but I will come back for it. But damn, getting back from National Acrobat to Sabracabara and the end part, it feels so good. You can think about a woman or the girl you knew the night before. I want to make some stop and reflect on that Turn the Page. Because before, maybe it was my favorite song of all time for some period. But then I start listening the original version of the song even more. I love the Bob Seger in this song over the Metallica's cover. And after I realize it, I just go and listen to the original one. And now I have like a weird feeling about it. And it's really strange. I didn't expect what I will has a lack of emotion on this song right now. Is it possible if I over listen it already, what I didn't have any feeling about it? And even the sound, I don't know, maybe just because I'm tired today, but it's not actually. Maybe because of my headphones. The load Black Album, it's like 3 or 4 step higher than this record. But I had another feeling before about it. I remember the Garage sounds on the same level as Load on Reload. I don't know what's going on right now, but it's like almost impossible for me to score it higher than I did with Ronnie. And Ronnie got from me 8.9. Okay, I still have some hope on Tuesday Is Gone. Yep, it's another second favorite track on this album before. But right now, in my state of mind, according to my ability to hear, and I forgot to mention, I didn't like the drums. It was in the middle, and it's annoying for me. Too loud in the mix. That's why I reduced some points here. It takes a lot of attention. I'm really frustrating to give it a score because from the Sabracadabra, I got much more. Maybe I'm so used to original already than to the cover. Okay, I will score it lower than even 9. It's gonna be 8.6, and let's see what's happened next. The most disappointing score so far from the whole time making these videos. The time I'm not sure about my feeling of that before I score anything, because I expect it's gonna be in the S tier, but now just beginning of 8. Sad. Go next. Die, 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 my darling. Such a good song. It's what sounds better than the original by production, by the voice, by the tone of guitar, everything. The speed fastest, not dirty as a first energetic song on the album. Love it. And it's very weird because I want to score this song as 8.5. But Turner Page got 8.5. Before, it was impossible to me to imagine these songs like in the same level. But it is what it is. My darling, even higher. 8.6. Do with me whatever you want, but I like and I love non-standard songs. Loverman is not a hit, but it's creative work. No, creative rework of a very different and dark song from the Nick Cave, that guy from the opening of the Peaky Blinders, and the James Hetfield and the whole group makes it so different. Because if you listen to the original, you will understand it's not even close to the result and the cover. And I think they make a great job. Superior sound. 8.8. Merciful Fate almost over in my headphones. And my judgment, too many songs in one. Good editing actually. Very fast guitars. It reminds me of Speed Out the Bone. 5-track, and they come back on the last seconds to the first one. I think it's a Satan's Fall. But my favorite, it's Corpse Without Soul, I guess, here. But it's too much. For the core fans of Merciful Fate, maybe it's very good. But for me, I didn't really like the selection of songs here. What I would like to sound longer ended very quickly. And the fact that didn't bother me, almost the entire second half was very long. So I'll lower the score. Even all of these songs sounds much better than the original. The cover works very well. But here, only 6.8. Metal Stage never has a piano, but the Astronomy by Blue Oyster Cult, which I love this band a lot. Not sound as mystery as Metallica did in this cover. I love both version, but it's opposite from the what I'm saying about Bob Seger's cover. Turn the Page, I fell in love with the original even more than the cover. But Astronomy, even when I listened to more down to the earth Astronomy, but more down to the earth original from Blue Oyster Cult, from the third album, as I remember right. This has more laid back feeling. Here you see how great, how like this songs makes gives me the vibe of Orion from their Master of Puppets album, and that makes this song better. It's like upscale version because the Osters made this in the 70s. This is few decades later, almost 25 years later. So that's why it's very different. And maybe this is the best cover of Metallica what they ever made by the production and rewriting the song. I tell what my favorite maybe here is Tuesday's Gone, but they still have a Skinner. It's like they jamming the original songwriter out there, and that's why it's a bit different vibe. The same as Turn the Page. They made it another song, rock stage song, but Astronomy beat the Loverman by the creativities and ideas. Yeah, definitely above the 9 point. sorry for eating this beautiful watermelon. 9.3. I would never have thought what this was not a Metallica song in the first place, since this pirate song was destined to be performed by Hatfield. The arrangement seems to have been originally written for them. I don't listen to it on purpose, but if it plays jam or accidentally turn on, I will never switch it. So, it's a great one on a cover album. It should be on a prime album, and I give it 8.1. Tuesday is Gone, my favorite track on this album. I was expecting it's gonna be Turn the Page, like at least 9.5, 9.7, but now it's like 1 point lows. Anyway, almost just incredible song because so many instruments, and it sounds really lively because I think it's real jam, and they just record their jamming in the studio with Skinner, Hatfield, and voice and the guitar, like everybody gathered, and that's why it works. Just a bit mixing after, and I like how the Lars, every time I'm like laughing when he's saying, "Let's do it again." That's so funny. So it's worth. Better than Ronnie, for sure. In addition, I want to say what Turn the Page could be much better in the sound, since the final mix turned out to be very radio friendly and not similar to the garage meaning assumed in the title. If you listen in the car or thought a speaker, the involvement is much better. But a good system, I suppose, it will be stereo. The same More I See demonstrates the garage charge teenage power. And for this, I can put 7.2, slightly higher than the title track. Maybe it could be as well at the beginning, like, and in the end. So you can change the first track and the last track. And I keep forgetting that there is an outro in this song before streaming or even in Spotify. I don't remember it was, but in my MP3 files or FLAC files, I've never heard that, so I never maybe put attention on that at all. But it's something also weird. I don't want the ending album like this. I just want to go straight to the Am I Evil? But the second disc is maybe I'll talk about it later. 8.1, almost 8.1. It's higher than Load. It's more consistent on the like more compressed in the 8 tier. If Load just from the masterpiece to the some bottom track, like okay tracks. But soundly, I prefer still Load over the Garage. But tracks here is better, not because of this Metallica's problem, just because they take a lot of good tracks from the really good tracks for the other bands and make this even better. So that's why it could fight it over, but still, it's something besides of discography. But I always enjoy to listen to this album. It's pretty fun, especially the second part. Check my previous video about Post Malone's album Austin, or you can check Metallica's videos. Thank you guys for watching this. Next video, I don't know what it's gonna be about. Maybe not Metallica. Maybe I will go for some Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, or Black Sabbath. Let's see.